Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you might have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could still be ongoing. Could be a situationship. Could also be simply that one has exchanged glances on many, many occasions, and you know there's something there, but no one's speaking up. Those moments are awkward now, aren't they? There's a whole lot of love here, guys, but somebody truly, truly betrayed someone. Turns out that they're not exactly what they thought they were. Yeah, they are dwelling over the fact that this is a relationship that went downhill. All right. We have here change, followed by betrayal. Then we have love, selfhood, compassion, beliefs, play, power. Then we have relationship under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the things that have happened between us, I feel now that it's time for a change. Things can no longer stay the same. All that has happened, whatever that happened, if I don't change it, things will get worse. This change that I want needs to be swift, quick action. Because I betrayed you. I don't really want to dwell on this any longer than we already have. I don't really want to think about it. But it is something I have done. It's something I have to come to terms with. This betrayal that took place. Everything that happened to you seemed as if you actually knew me. But then I behaved in a way as if you never really knew me at all. As if I was a stranger. And this feeling, I understand, it broke you. It hurt you. Because now there's a lack of truth and a lack of faith in this connection. And it hurts more because I know, even if you don't think, but I know that I love you. It may not seem like this to you. It may seem as if I'm very cold-hearted, very distant. But the truth is, there's a sense of love that I have for you where it's just there. This is unconditional love, sacred love, true love, divine love. It's pure. And it's all for you. I see you now as someone who is very independent. You're thriving, you're on your own. You don't need anyone. And you are guarded. But who turned you into this? I did, unfortunately. Once upon a time, it was easy for me to reach out to you and to talk to you. But after what I did, it's only natural that you would start to keep your distance, that you would change your ways, you would be guarded. For me, It's very intimidating because now I don't know how to start a conversation with you. And what I've done to you, I have sympathy, compassion, and empathy. This is all me. Things were perfectly fine before. Maybe things were different, but then I know what I did to you. It truly has only made things worse. And I have that sense of understanding and compassion. Why would you even want to be with somebody like me, who treats you like this, who has behaved like this? This is because you have been naive in a way. And I didn't mean to create any type of misunderstandings or create a different impression. But what happened because we were on different levels. My beliefs are different from yours. What I believe to be true in this relationship, what type of relationship we have, where are we headed, where are we going with it? The belief that I have is different from yours. You have been searching for something else on a more committed level, something that is attainable, tangible. Unfortunately, this is not something that I was looking for. I wanted to not commit, and I just wanted to have some fun, because you are my best friend. Can't we just be happy in that? I guess not. And that's what makes us different. I was born and brought up in a very different way. My lifestyle is different. My way of loving is different. The things that I want are different from yours because you yourself are different. The friendship that I have with you, I cherish. I enjoy it. I cherish it. I don't want to lose it because of the things that I have said and done. I am confused. I thought we were on the same page, but it turns out our opinions, our differences are just too many. And now I know this. Now I've learned. There is a sense of me feeling powerless, where you are someone who has so much to offer, so much to give. There's so many things about you where you are powerful. You make me emotionally vulnerable and weak in the knees. And you can be tempting even though you don't have to try. That's just you. Overall, despite what's happened, I still have to say that I cherish this relationship. And I want this relationship to move forward. The only problem is my opinion and my ideas about this relationship are kind of different than yours. We do not resonate on the same frequency when it comes to the type of relationship, to the type of love, to the type of commitment, the type of affection. Many moons, many nights have gone by, and I've just stared at the ceiling, sometimes at the stars lying down, and I've questioned myself what it would be like to be in a connection with you, long term, seeing what would life be like. I am hoping and I'm wishing that just as others love you and you love them, I hope you can see me in that way too. Even though our differences exist, they keep us worlds apart. There's still that side of me that is completely in love with you. And I want to be your friend forever. All right, Cancer. There is an issue here. The situation, guys, between both of you. This is a general love reading. It's not personal, private. You guys know that. One of the main problems I'm seeing here is, okay, one, there's love, and that's great. But what you thought, Cancer, what this relationship was about, is different from what this person thought. And that's why the both of you are not gelling very well together. It doesn't matter how many years you've been together. It doesn't matter what type of relationship you have. But there's something in this connection that is keeping you at a distance due to beliefs, maybe even due to traditions, due to your background, and even the way this person's mindset is when it comes to what type of relationships there are out there. For a tiny portion of you, this is more of a friends with benefits connection. But there is still more love in this connection. And for others of you, this connection just does not go beyond the love and the friendship. It just doesn't go beyond that part. There's a stage where you guys are kind of stuck at, just not going beyond that. And that's what's annoying for you, but that's what this person believes to be okay. They're comfortable with this. The question is, Cancer, do you want to be with somebody like that? Because at the end of the day, you want something else. They want something else. And if you just end up settling down, sometimes, yes, it's worth it. But sometimes it's not worth it. So you have to be careful what you're going to decide. If you have to bend over backwards, change your entire personality to accommodate this person, leave it. It's not the right person for you. But if they're able to adjust a little bit, and you adjust a little bit, I'm getting the word beliefs, if you adjust your beliefs a little bit, then there could be a compromise. When this compromise occurs, there'll be more peace and harmony between the both of you. All right. Let's have a look at, we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. Okay. So here I look at one of the main reasons that this connection may have gone downhill in the first place. What really happened that caused this problem? Things may have seemed okay in the beginning, but then just kind of went sour from there. So these are certain things that may have happened in the past when this person may have ghosted or kept their distance and you just don't know why. So maybe a tiny portion of you know the reason why. Maybe they opened up to you. Maybe they talked to you. Others of you, you might have zero idea. Like, what happened? They just left. Poof, they're gone. So we have here 6 of Staves and we have the 5 of Coins. These cards I read in the reverse. So at some point in time, this person felt that victory was elusive. They felt that they did the work that needed to be done in this connection and that they deserved the honors. But nobody came. They assumed because perhaps a lack of awareness from those around them. And for this reason, they started to lack courage and lack the honor that they once felt. A long time ago, they had honor, heroism, and triumph. But now there's the opposite, a lack of heroism, not feeling honor or honorable, not feeling as if they can triumph or be triumphant. This lack of courage or honor, it does talk about how this person once upon a time may have invested some time, energy, effort. And even if it was the slightest thing, they needed to be appreciated. They were not. And therefore they felt like they were just being rejected and neglected. And that literally goes so well with this Other card, unfortunately, the Five of Coins. It goes very well with this. The Five of Coins. This person may have, it's called attention deficit disorder, ADHD. For some of you, it might be adult ADHD. Oh, we are talking about adults here. But I'm in no way any type of medical professional doctor. I am terrible at science. So that's just something I heard in my head right now. That's one of the reasons why this person needs so much attention from you. It's because they never had it when they were younger, or it was never enough when they were younger. And they want this attention. They always want to be appreciated. They always want to be known for something that they've done. And they did not get that, and they felt rejected. You may literally appreciate someone else, and somebody else will feel like, oh, wow, they appreciated me. I'll never forget that. I love it. They're so nice. But then you have somebody else, you have to appreciate them like so much every single time. Why is that? It's also to build their self-esteem, to build their self-confidence, because they feel they're not good enough. So this person, they've had a little bit of an issue when they were younger, and it's come to the point where at this day and age, in this age that they're in, it has affected them in that way. Unfortunately, you don't just have one card here. You got two cards that are explaining this. Here we have the Five of Coins. This talks about feeling insecure, not even having that spiritual richness, feeling as though they are living in poverty. The card suggests that these feelings are transitory. Have faith in the future. A more prosperous phase of life is on the way. An experience of poverty that forces one to look within for greater resources. This poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth or in a sense of emotional sterility. Yeah, they feel empty. They need to be babied. I'm getting the word petting. They need to be appreciated to the point where it's almost for you. It's as if you're dealing with somebody that is like not a baby, but somebody that's very, very young. And it doesn't matter how old you are. People go through so much. And there's a part of us where there's like sections of us, right? When we grow up, each section has a certain quota, right? Love, okay. Some people get this much, some people get that much, right? Education, some people get that much, some people get this much. All of these levels create a human being in the end, right? That's who we are now. Depending on those levels, that is what the person's personality is going to be like, because now that defines that person. Unfortunately, your person of interest has had a lot of struggle. Keep that in mind. Not taking anybody's side, but a human being is a human being. I can't even believe that I work in the field that I do now. It's ridiculous. I work in forensic sciences. It's insane. I can't even believe I'm from my legal background. Now I'm in this. Like, how did that happen? But I love it. I appreciate that I'm able to help so many people in the province that I live in. The thing is, I've seen prisoners, and the thing is, when you're dealing with prisoners, they're not all what you call bad people. The majority of the time, it's because of the way they were raised. The slightest thing can change that beautiful, delicate balance that we have. It can turn somebody into something completely different. Absolutely different. Sometimes it's hereditary. Sometimes it goes along with the family history. Sometimes you just get into the wrong crowd. Why? Because you're neglected at home, right? So when I talk about these things, guys, you need to understand that there's more meaning to it when I say these things, because I've personally with you guys, I see this. Unfortunately, guys, this person truly is feeling so left out, and there's nothing truly you can do about it. You can't. If and when this person ever wants to reach out, all you can ever be is supportive. But you can't really fill in that gap or fill in that void, because that's something that they need. Plain and simple. Any type of talk therapy, talking to a friend, talking to a doctor, talking to somebody about it, right? Getting that out there, releasing that energy that they're holding on to. It's not impossible. People change every day. The worst people can change into saints. It's ridiculous. It's amazing. It's a miracle. It happens. Yes, that happens. And it's because people give them a chance. And it's because people end up seeing that, okay, you know what? This person's just been hurt. They just didn't have those opportunities like we did. Whatever this person's going through, guys, think about it before you take a step forward. Sometimes you can help them and sometimes you cannot. Don't get into a relationship where you are the person who is going to fix. Let's not do that. We don't want to be in relationships where we're fixing, because then that's all you're ever doing. You want to be in a relationship where both of you are mentally, spiritually, and emotionally healthy. Mentally is the most important, I would say. So don't think that you can get into a relationship thinking that you're going to fix the person. I've met too many people during my readings that have thought with the goodness of their heart that they can do this. But that's not the type of help your person of interest may need. This was a very deep conversation, Cancer. All right. Person's going to communicate. Beautiful, beautiful. Here we have, oh, wow. Okay, so they are realizing, remember you have the love card. They are realizing what they want. They want you. Oh, because they're heartbroken. It's so sweet. It's bad for them, but it's just kind of sweet for us because we know what they're going through. Okay. Here we have the Emperor. This is somebody who is quite dominating. My way or the highway kind of person. So we have here Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about how this individual wants to be reaching out to you at some point in time. They are 100%. If this reading is resonating for the majority of you, they are going to definitely reach out somehow. This could be calling you. This could be text, email. It could be anything, any type of message. The point is, there is going to be communication, and it's going to be very swift. For you, it might be unexpected. So expect the unexpected. It's really nice. What are they trying to convey to you? The intention here, and when I read these cards, sorry for those of you who are new, these cards actually are indicating any type of actions, any plans, any intentions that this person may have towards you. So we have here the Judgment card. They want to communicate for what? To have a second chance with you. They want a second chance. There's a sense of a spiritual connection. They want transparency. They want clarity. They want everything to be just right. They don't want to have any type of lies or any type of betrayal like there was before. So a second chance. This is what this person wants. We have here also the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords here talks about how this person truly has felt heartbroken. For a tiny, tiny portion of you, this is a third-party situation, which is why the beliefs card also came up. Because it is beyond your beliefs to have an affair, to leave your family, to leave your lifestyle, or your person of interest. Somebody here may not be leaving the person that they're with in order to be with you because they just cannot go through all of the changes. Now, that's a tough one. I do have videos on that on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. Have a look at that because this will explain to you if you're in a third-party situation. I have one of the videos. It's called Dating a Divorced Man, or a man who is divorcing and a man in separation. The man just means it's a man, but it can also be the masculine energy, the way the masculine energy feels. So there is a sense of heartbreak here, a lot of regret, a lot of pain, suffering, and sorrow. And the realization from this is the result. They finally are like, you know what? I don't want to be in this situation anymore. I want to be with my Cancer. And also why? Remember you had the Power card before. You really do make this person feel, you're very seductive, Cancer. They feel that you are utterly irresistible. There's something about you that's very much on a spiritual level that they feel is very strong, very beautiful. It's just amazing, the feeling that they get with you. And they feel that you are that perfect person on a passionate level where they can have fun, have a lot of passion. But remember, it's not just about lust, because you also had the Love card. So this is not just a lust-filled relationship. At the end of the day, there still is love. It's just that there has to be that sense of wanting to move forward on a different level where the beliefs no longer are an issue. We also have here the Emperor. Your person of interest, for some of you, you might literally think this person is a narcissist. Now remember, there are various levels, various types, okay? Some of you may just feel that this person is very dominating in the sense that it's their way or the highway. This is what this person is like, unfortunately. This individual that you're dealing with has an authoritative kind of position, it could be also, or they may not even have a job, but they just have that personality where they are always in authority. And it's a very attractive feature, like a leader, someone who's confident, somebody who's very alpha. It could also be for a female. Now, here we have this individual, which is the Emperor. They do want to give you stability. They want to take care of you. They want to give you the certain things in life that maybe you never got. Very nice. They want to be that person who could take care of you and be with you. The only thing is, remember, it's almost as if they always get their way. So, if you're not that type of person that's going to bend over backwards, for some of you, it's not going to work out. If some of you are very free, let's just put it this way, okay? The Emperor wants somebody who's traditional. Somebody who's going to listen to them. Somebody who's just going to follow their lead. And if you don't, they may be unhappy at a certain point, and then you may be unhappy. So remember that about this card. All right. So yes, they definitely are going to reach out to you, Cancer. It is up to you on how you are going to take this connection and make it go forward. It's totally up to you. Just remember, when you have the Emperor, there's a little bit of an ego, but it's not bad to have an Emperor either. This is somebody that really is wanting to take responsibility and go all the way. A commitment. Okay, just going to do a quick prayer. Yes. We have here trust. Okay. Some of you may have been feeling really down because of this connection, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And it does seem as though things are going to change, but it's definitely going to take some time. It's always about divine timing. You do have the Romance card. So this, for me, is a past life card in this particular deck. It's a connection that you have that is either soulmate, a twin flame, or a karmic partner, maybe even more, but those are the top three that I've seen that are so strong. So I'm gonna clarify the no. Okay. I gotta do it again. Okay. Okay, this makes more sense to me now. So it reads as, no, take action, because after that there will be success. That's what that meant. All right. Let go. That's always the case. It's a strategy that the angels use a lot. This is what we, as people, we call the no contact rule. Let's not contact. Yeah, reconsider. A lot is going on here. There's so much. I'm getting the word density. I don't know why. It's like this connection is very dense. I don't understand how that fits into this reading. If that makes sense to you. I'm just saying it because I'm seeing the word. Here we have, yes, it is right, and it is the right thing for you to do, to trust in the divine when it comes to this particular connection. Why? Because it is a spiritually based romantic connection. This may end up happening a year from now. Many of you are rolling your eyes and you're like, oh, that's what Asnointia said last year. Okay, guys. Many of you have mentioned this, and I am definitely going to explain this to you. In this deck, I only have the one card, which is a year from now. It does not say 3 years from now or 5 years from now. Unfortunately, every single year, this card may pop up. For me, it came 4 to 5 times. 4, I believe, yeah. During my twin flame situation. Every time I would think, okay, next year it's going to happen. But then what would happen? The damn card would show up again. I'm like, oh my God. So, some of you, maybe it's the first time this has shown up. For others of you, maybe it is more than a few times. Just understand it is still going to happen in divine timing. There's a whole strategy behind this now. They're saying, even though it's going to be a year from now, they're saying, no, take action and there will be success. But provided you let go. Letting go doesn't mean you have to stop loving the person. Don't stop loving them. In your heart, give them the love. But by letting go, what you're doing is you're giving them the space to miss you. And when they miss you, they have value. When you have value, you're worth something. And when you're worth something, then somebody's afraid of losing you. So here we also have reconsider. Once you let go, use that strategy. Don't contact them. Don't write to them. Don't message them. Don't send them gifts. No happy Mother's Day, Father's Day. Nothing. No, nothing. Like literally nothing. Even the excuse, oh, you weren't answering your phone, or I haven't heard from you in a while. I just want to check up on you. Are you doing fine? Are you okay? I'm sorry, but let's not do that. Unfortunately, it makes a really weird and bad impression on the other person. It just makes them think that you're just desperate. I've had too many clients that have done that. Personally, would I do it? Totally. Because I love the person, right? We do this because of love. However, in the game of love, letting go is one of those tactics. You let go, you take a step back, and then the other person's like a puppy dog. They're like, what happened? Why isn't this person looking at me anymore? Why aren't they approaching me anymore? Do they have someone else? Are they with someone else? There's curiosity, right? So you have to be that person who's going to create that curiosity for them. It will be a trigger if and when you don't reach out to them. And if they do, remember, only communicate as much as they do. If they send you literally 2 or 3 words, maximum write about 5 to 8, and that is it. Nothing more than that. No paragraphs. The feminine energy tends to do this. We are like this. But unfortunately, sometimes you just gotta beat them at their own game, right? A taste of their own medicine, right? Here we have reconsider. There's going to be some type of issues, some type of things that you may need to go through after you let go. Make sure that you reconsider and think twice about any type of action or any plan that you have going forward with this individual. Think about it twice. Don't just rush into it. Here we also have in the near future. So what I'm getting here is that something here, it's weird, but I'm not into zodiacs. It's not that I'm not into it. I never really studied zodiacs. I'm more into interpreting feelings. So what I'm seeing here originally would have been that it's a year from now, but something's going to happen in the near future because you're going to be taking action and there is going to be success in it. So it's almost as if there was this base, which was a year from now, but now something different's going to happen because you're going to take some type of action. The action most likely is the success of letting go, not talking, not communicating, finally letting this person reach out to you. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. And there you have it, folks. Cancer. Not a bad reading. Wanting a second chance. It's not bad at all. They've been through a lot, remember? They have been going through a few things. Eventually, it seems like they are going to make it. But it is totally up to you guys, because you also had the Three of Swords, right? There's some heartache and pain there. So just do what you feel is comfortable. Sometimes you can go above and beyond, but when you start to change your personality and yourself, and your friends and your family notice that, that's not truly a good thing. Because then you've really bent over backwards to accommodate this person, right? And you want this person to love you for who you are, the way you are. Maybe 15%, 25% we adjust. But the rest of it, they're supposed to love you for who you are and the way that you are. Remember, there's the Emperor. In order to accommodate the Emperor, you may need to change your ways. So guys, like it says, let go and reconsider what your choices are going to be. Either way, there's going to be success. All right, and that is your reading, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I will see you guys again. Take care and stay safe. Bye now.